Bro. Okay. Well, now.
Now it's working. Okay. Are we working? Trying to make sure. No. I might have to stop streaming at some point because this is becoming too much of a pain. But I'll try it. We enter a new season with Oklahoma number 1, Georgia 2, Michigan 3, Penn State 4, Miami 5, USC 6, Tennessee 7, Duke 8, 9, Texas 10, SMU. You go all the way down here, and we are 24th with a 79 overall offense. If you take a look at the Heisman watch to start the year, Jeremiah Smith and Ryan Williams at the top, with Sam Levitt still at Arizona State, and Isaac Brown at Georgia now, and then Julian Sands in the mix as well. All right, let's start this season with a little bit of recruiting. So we first got a 4-star Tavita Taimu, and we're going to sell out on him, sell out on Neil Otis, and then when it comes to Casper, a gem, we're going to start with 10. A 5-star, we need to get on his radar quick, same with Ruggins, but Pena, I'm going to be a little bit more patient with. Kiki Pena, a 5-star wide receiver from Loganville, Georgia, and then Kevin Gallipo from West Monroe, Louisiana, we're going to send the house towards, and then everybody else is going to be 10 points or probably fewer at the moment. Right now, we are just looking to add to the class. For a guy like Agnew, we're going to wait to contact friends and family, same with Agubon, but we need a little bit more heat elsewhere, and that's why we're going to be doing that with some of these guys that have us first currently. But some positions is going to be like, well, we need to. And unfortunately, we didn't have a ton of room to scout to have a big board, so we didn't scout a ton of folks. So we could have some hidden gems. We could also have some hidden busts. And that's a pretty risky game. I had to make sure to scout Zaire Leonard because he's a 2-star but a JUCO to make sure he's okay at the very least. I think cornerback's a very important position over here. And it gives us enough room to at least add one more random player who's interested in us. I'm going to look at players from the state of Alabama to try to add, and specifically ones that prioritize proximity. Because I'm very interested in guys who want to play at home. So who do we add here? We need edge rushers. He's got a second. Let's take a look at Kozar here. Coach Prestige. Receive from. Do we have any hometown kids like Birmingham? Okay, that's the tiebreaker right there. Birmingham, Alabama, Kalen Emery. He's got his third right now, but proximity to home is his deal breaker. So we can get it started there for Kalen Emery. And we can move on to the next week. Week 1. And I don't expect that we will have any recruiting to do. No, we will. I lied. We already got lockouts, so we got to go and find a new quarterback right off the bat. And that's fine. You know, I'm okay with some of the top prospects locking us out early so we know who we're going to be in the mix for and who we're not. Right now, we're somewhat in the mix for Timu, but we're going to have to add a quarterback, maybe 2. So we're going to start by looking to see if we got anybody from Alabama that might be interested. I'm going to look at Byron Middlebrooks. I'm not sure if I scouted him yet. And then let's see about pipelines in general. And you really just got Titus Pike, who's a 3-star pocket passer. So let's look at any state and look at any guys who want to try to play early, maybe. Well, playing time is not that high for us, so then you look at proximity to home potentially being a bigger deal. And then we also got to look at the schools we're competing against. Because it can be an indicator that somebody's really good that we haven't scouted. Like this kind of shows me the fact that Oregon's at the top with LSU mixed in there, that he might be, but you know, it's not a pipeline. So that's going to make it harder to land him. Ben Leglue. And of course, there is always a transfer portal if we do whiff that quarterback. I just don't know if I want to. And like, that doesn't encourage me, the fact that there's nobody good on his board early. Pure runner, but USC is on the list there, and we're 6th on the list. Ooh. 5'11". We did scout Middlebrooks. What was his issue? Frankly, just wasn't good enough, but we gotta at least have a floor here. He's worse. This is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. It's important that we nail this down. That's why I'm spending so much time. Like, yeah, JD Chesley's not good. So, Titus Pike, please be good. Not good. Man. Yeah, we're having real problems finding a quarterback now, and it's almost like I kind of want to give up on it. Got plenty of time to spend to try to find that quarterback, but I'm running out of options here. How about any state, man? I mean, we can go after Simmons, but conference prestige matters, and we're borderline with him. We go after Roy Gervin, and then there's Leglue. Pro potential. The problem is we don't have an NFL quarterback, so you don't see that getting better. At the end of the day, maybe Matthew Colley from, or it was Greg Lamar, because that's not going to change. That's not going to change. So if Greg Lamar is a good player, and he is, we can go after Greg Lamar. Try to get involved with him early and hope we get in position where we can soft sell to max out. But we got the Troy Trojans. They're not very good. Let's take a look at this real quick. I honestly forgot that in an online dynasty. Okay, they got Malachi Singleton, who we lost out on. We tried to get him, but he's only 78 overall, so I think we won that. Yeah, they're not very good. They're just, yeah, they're not good. They're not good. We should dominate that O-line. They have one guy that I've seen over 80, and that's Adonijah Green. Nobody else. They are very bad. Got decent kicking, at least. So, you know, this is a rivalry game. I don't know what time these games are. So let's look at our team schedule real quick, because I didn't get the chance to talk about it. Let me make sure my mic's still working. So my mic's, okay. Mic's still working, so we're good. This is a Thursday night football game to open up the season, and then we're at Louisiana and at Memphis back-to-back. Off the bye, we host number 8 Duke. That is going to be a big day for us here in Birmingham. Then we're at Navy, at Southern Miss, return trip there in this rivalry game that I'm going to try to keep this game annual because that was a fun game last year, but we'll see. They got to hold up their end of the bargain being good. At least decent. Army, Florida Atlantic, night game at home against Temple will be senior day against Rice, and then at USF at UTSA. So really not a ton of night game opportunities at home. So this can be the blackout game. No problem. It's a rivalry game. Probably not going to go back to these uniforms again. I want to see the offense first. So we're going to receive. Choose to receive.
We've got a rivalry game on deck, and these two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you got to think this will be a little contentious. Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the UAB Blazers.
All right. If this doesn't work, we're not going to do commentary for this game. There's a lot of games I'm probably just not going to be able to do commentary for, and some I'm going to prioritize it for, but I'm just so ticked about this. So ticked about this. I don't know. I don't know.
About to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the UAB Blazers offense will get the first crack at it here. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Ballmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
The Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Milner. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? 2nd down coming up. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Troy's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others. And they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about him. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
Wants to throw. It's Singleton. Trying to get behind the defense. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Motion from the wideout. He'll try to do it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
And I tell you what, I love this call early in the game. You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show the defense that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in the football game.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Let's talk for just a second about UAB. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. The give to the tailback. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
Back to throw, it's Singleton. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. All right, guys, let's look at the situation for UAB. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you... Turning it on! Got the first down and more. He has 60 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Beebe. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Blazers come to the line in the hurry up. They'll run play action. Buys a little time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, UAB! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Grabbed behind the line. It's Walter. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did. Really nice job by the defense that time. Playing assignment football against the option, and everybody staying home.
The Trojans will hunt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He gets a block. Touchdown, UAB. Stealing a score on special teams. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those so quick. So elusive, does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
To the ground with the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. We've reached a break. It's UAB on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Give to the running back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Hunt is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Blazers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. He's now got 78 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Quickly complete.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Blazers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the left. Runs through a tackle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Rodgers. And they're able to get him down. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Campbell. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And the Blazers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. And so far, this has been a most frustrating performance for this junior quarterback. There's been next to zero execution in the passing game. They haven't taken care of the football, and they'll try to get something going, and they'll have to mount a rally.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Fires on the move. On target to the left. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Walters. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bryant. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Caught over the middle, it's Walters. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. Dropping back, it's Singleton. He's going to let it go. Grabs it inside the 10. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans!
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
The Blazers will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looking to pass. It's Singleton. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. To the air on first down. Fires toward the end zone. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Now on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They'll try the right side. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Blazers send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Singleton. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll leave it with him. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
After 40, there he goes. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He has 89 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. And the Blazers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just outside the red zone. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
The Blazers have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Blazers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Off the play fake. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Yeah, and 1st and goal, I think a lot of people get very conservative. Let's run the football. You know, let's be very predictable. You can't be predictable, right, Palmer? You got to be aggressive, but what happened?
Well, I like the idea calling a pass play down there, but hey, for quarterbacks, it's touchdowns, checkdowns, or throwaways. You are not taking a sack under any circumstance right there. That quarterback's got to do a better job having the clock go off in his head and keep his offense in good position to score.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Motion from the back. On the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the 1st down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. The throw. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Trojans will call on their punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on...
He's going for it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Leaves it with the back. Takes it the other way. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Trojans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Right back to the well. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make it.
Throws toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Splits the uprights. Good. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Blazers decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. And this junior signal caller has hardly been at his best. And when you've been around, when you're the veteran presence, you have to perform at a higher level. And you can mark that clash as advantage defense, as corners made plays. Really, the whole secondary has, David.
They have, and this whole defense has. And this QB, man.
Looking to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And you could tell the offense was trying to take a shot and really stress that safety. Sending one guy long, you better cover the deep ball, and then try to slip a guy right underneath it. Unsuccessfully, the quarterback's got to be a little bit better with that time.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. And with the heat he's been under, you wouldn't be surprised if he's seeing ghost every time he drops back. The passing game's really been ineffective. They just haven't been able to generate explosive plays. Power football with the run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. There he goes. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Troy. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver.
He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And he'll just take it.
Okay. Testing 1, 2. Okay. It's just headset volume. All right. Test. Test. Whew. I'm hearing an echo. Don't know why. Don't know why. Okay.
Okay. Hold up.
Speakers.
Hear it. Alright, I hear it. Let's see where the audio is. Okay. Well, this is working now.
This drive will start at the 25. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field.
Big kick return by Jalen Holmes.
Looking to throw
Oh,
on first
what
down.
am I doing? I'm out of position.
Gets it out quickly. Showing off the arms. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
I move around a little bit, I
And these
guarantee
are
you
these
it cuts.
moments, man, when
Watch.
trailing by a couple possessions.
All right.
To put it together, your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage.
Oh, Gamble was there. I am not pleased with how this offense has played today. Second snap, Hawkins gets hurt. He didn't look good when he was in, but how much of that has to do with the injury? Talich saves the touchdown. And now the defense is not playing amazing right now, but I'm not too mad. Had to punt so many times.
Though did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at
Looking for the end zone.
And that's a pick.
And here's the third interception of the night.
And some guys just have a knack.
Let's close it out. Don't give him the ball back.
Like you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine.
Campbell.
His second big game change.
Looking for more room. That'll be enough for a
BB's going to go down, and it's a first down. Did I turn on shoot clock yet? Doesn't look like it.
Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that.
breaks into the open. Got the first
Solomon
down.
Beebe forcing a second timeout.
The defense desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
3rd and 5.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve.
Trying to run the ball to run out this clock.
Defense trying to rise up on third and
Going back to Nate Rogers, and Rogers gets the first.
To the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
That'll salt this game away.
Blazers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff.
Nowhere to go again for Nate Rogers.
Game again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for room. It's Rogers. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Yeah, and really good 3rd down situational defense. You know it's 3rd and long. You know the pass play's coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
So how good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let your
Boom.
defense finish out the game? Or do you
Able to stop it, bounce it out of bounds.
make a play and win the game right now?
98 yards for Troy. Onside kick needed too. Oh, he caught it. My gosh, he caught that.
Put a positive spin on the end of this game. Just when you think this offense had its back against the wall, suddenly they're across midfield with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Singleton. Here's the pressure.
Nowhere to go, and Jackson Eck is going to get a pick. I'm just going to dive down, call this ball game. No reason to even try to take that back. Jackson Eck finishes the day. Not a pretty win, but a win to start the season. UAB in the win column for year 2.
Yeah, it's complimentary football.
Player of the game, I got to think, is going to be Solomon
With the lead, the defense
Beebe.
playing accordingly, now giving it back to their offense for an opportunity to pad this lead even further here as we're in the 4th quarter.
They didn't give me a player of the game. That's how bad that was. I mean, 21-0 start. Offense looked good early. Solomon Beebe went right down the field, scored, but it was a balanced attack. But, man, we just stalled out on offense after the first quarter. You don't like to see that. 2 special teams touchdowns. Now what do we got going on? So we're going on the road to Louisiana, but in recruiting, got 125 points to allocate. I figured that would be the case. Trying to get involved with Lamar. It doesn't look like we're going to. Let's see if anybody's ready for a visit yet before we go. Give up points. All right. That was the plan with all those fives. Was to add 25 to them later. I mean, do we have an update to really look at? We're still 24th. I mean, Oklahoma's won. They're going to Michigan. What are big time results? Miami beat Ole Miss. That's about it. That's about it. So we're going to stick here at 24, and we're going on the road to the Raging Cajuns. Let's go. To Lafayette we roll.
One of the toughest things
Okay.
is when on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course.
Going to start on defense here.
Will kick it away to start us off.
We're underway from the sunlight of Louisiana against the Raging Cajuns. Touchback. Oh, nope, nope, he's taking it out.
He's brought down at the 16.
See if we got a familiar name at quarterback. Rich Beeline. So no.
And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And
See if our defense can play well here
you could
today.
tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out. Just touchdowns.
Trips wide slot, so the wide slot means we go
that,
nickel.
And you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to
Man in
make
motion
plays
is
to
a tight end, and it's a play action right off the bat. And Franklin's there. It's an interception to start the game. To the 21, and here comes the offense.
I love the offense coming out, being aggressive on the first play of the game. They're trying to take momentum right away, but the defense was waiting.
The two-high safety look is spooking me a bit.
You can't start a ball game better than the way the defense just did there.
I'm about to say, the defense loves that they came out like that, too. Like
Almost intercepted. Should have audibled out of that. That was not a good look for that play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
BB's going to get a pickup of 4.
He crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. The Blazers.
Third down and 6. Oh, man. Okay, I need to remember to do this. I don't know why I'm forgetting this. So I want for it to be Ferguson 1, Bishop 2. We're trying to redshirt lag this year. So it's clearly cover 3 here. Milner might be open.
It's Hawkins.
Nope. BB's open. Oh, he can't hang on to the ball, and Delange is going to have to come on. Again, stalling out. A 3 and out.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal.
Delange able to hit it. No problem. 3-0 UAB. Only 3 points off that turnover. And look at that. Number 3, Michigan falls at home to number 1, Oklahoma, the defending champs.
They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole.
Good catch. Isaiah Crozier makes the play. There you go, no huddle. So first time we really see this tempo, given the fact that they threw a pick on their first play from scrimmage last game or last drive. Getting it out, and Ekind
And he
Who
was
is that?
fortunate not to lose yardage on that
16.
play, able to wedge it back to the
Is that
line
Brown?
of scrimmage.
Yeah, it is Brown. Brings up third down here for the Cajuns. Incomplete, overthrown. Was trying to come back to defend it, and ended up landing right towards the X feet. Jackson Neck, been a good addition for us from New Mexico, the son of head coach over there, Jason Eck, and my gosh, Caleb Brown. Best special teams in America. I wasn't even trying to take that one back. It was so effortless. Very effortless.
This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this
10-0.
that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Delange sending it deep. It's 3 straight games now. We've had a return for a touchdown by Brown.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory.
Got to be ready to help him run support, but it is a pass like I figured it would be. Nowhere to go, and there goes Beeline, running for about 5 yards.
The Raging Cajuns are in the hurry up. Now the
play action, and nowhere to go. Ball's loose. Recovered by Peterson. 2 turnovers and a special teams touchdown. Dominant on that side. We'll see if this offense can finish off the deal. Unlike last time, here's Solomon. Beebe can't get the edge. Not enough of a block from Ferguson. It's 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
Not going to get much, Solomon Beebe. Trying to go right back to him. It's going to be a 3rd and 3. 2-eye safety. They're showing a little bit of zone here. Caught, fires it in there to Milliner, and Corey Milliner gets us the 1st down and the first completion of the day for Ty Hawkins.
Right on the doorstep for this offense.
Beebe tries to muscle, and he only gets to the half-yard line.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
Now you got Rogers in the game as a deep back. Rogers cannot finish the deal. 3rd down.
No pickup at all on that play. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal.
Toss out to Rogers, and he's down. 4th and goal from the 7, and we're going to have to kick a field goal here.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit.
Off the upright and good. I don't even know how that bounced off the upright and in, but it's in, and Delange makes it 13-0. But again, 2 turnovers setting us up deep in Louisiana territory. We can't finish the drive.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something.
I ran right past where that ball was going, expecting a bubble. But it missed by Beeline. It's 2nd down.
Want to make that decision quick, and I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate.
Gets it out to the sideline. It's going to be 3rd and 3 as Daryl Smith makes the grab.
6 steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Under fire.
Sacked. We'll force a punt this time around. First punt got taken back to the house by Brown.
Take it away from the return man because he housed the first one.
Another low line driver. And there goes Caleb Brown out to the 48. Again, good field positioning. We haven't done anything with field positioning yet today. Got to start to see it. You got to start to see it.
The chip shot field goal last time Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to
Hawkins
execution too. Did a nice job out
taken
of the
down
field,
after a
stalled
gain of
little bit
2.
once they got down to the goal line. So
Second
just
and
need to
8.
Be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now
Misses.
Focus on execution.
Hooks.
And getting 6 points.
There's an
Man,
example of what happens when a quarterback doesn't.
not a
have
good
chance to
game
set
for
his
Ty
feet.
Hawkins so far. In third down, it's a passing situation.
And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as
Rips it in there to Brown. Oh my gosh, a tough catch. Ty Hawkins took a lick.
And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs.
BB with a good
nice
run.
There before the defense finally makes the stop. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Catch
Gets it to Iverson. Hooks, who's angling. Iverson. Hooks is going to score. The offense finally gets going with the first touchdown pass in his UAB time, tenure, whatever you want to call it, for Ty Hawkins.
They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long.
Talich is there.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
3rd and 9 for BB in this offense. Beeline, excuse me, is going to take it, get stopped short.
The Raging Cajuns will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from the 46.
Here's Solomon BB, not much, and now BB's hurt. Oh, brother, dude.
After the 3-yard pickup, they
this offense cannot catch a break.
Running to the left.
Nate Rogers not going to get much. They're down to 6.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game.
Batted away. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls
Conbrenner
third, now setting up
on the
down.
punt. Doesn't have the biggest leg in the world, but this time he gets some leg under it, and unfortunately it bounces 20-0 at the end of one. A dominant showing by the defense, leading directly to 6 points. The offense finally got something going through the air, but again, just not 4.2 yards per play. It is quite honestly not good enough when you consider we hit on an explosive pass play for a touchdown. Only 2.5 yards per carry thus far.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's a heat.
Oh, Jackson Eck was in coverage, and I tried to switch to user and just tried to bat that one away. It didn't work.
When you give up that first down and you give up that pass play, but here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball.
Throwing it away. Beeline's just under pressure this whole game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Intercepted on the bad throw by Gamble, and the defense forces yet another turnover.
Return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Grabbed in the back.
Nowhere to go for BB.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. With the catch, it's Collins. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
3rd down and 13. Hawkins is going to have to make a play here.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Rips it. Caleb Brown. It's 4th and 2.
Come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Looking, nowhere to go. Finally delivers. It's intercepted. Trying to squeeze it into Iverson hooks, and it did not work. Grant Gordon Jr. had it snuffed out. Would have been better if they would have batted it away, though. They lost some field positioning off of that. Broken tackle and a gain of 9 for Louisiana.
And the Raging Cajuns racing to the line in the hurry up.
2 tight ends set. Here's 2nd down, and Jackson Eck chops him down short.
For no gain. They're facing a 3rd down. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Bully ball on
Jackson Eck can't get him down this time. It's a 1st down for Louisiana.
The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly.
Play action, and he's looking and has to throw it out of bounds.
There, he just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks.
Overthrown,
game, so
incomplete.
Instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Trying to get the defense involved here, and they're just going deep. Fisher bats it away. Good play on the ball. 4th down.
The money, you just have to make that catch. And the Raging Cajuns will send out
Good play on the ball by Fisher.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking for room. It's Collins. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one.
They're having a hard time getting Marquise Collins down there. It's 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 9. Looking to throw at Hawkins.
It's Caleb Brown. And Caleb Brown's got a 1st down.
And mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Trying to make it a little bit easier on Hawkins here.
Wants to throw on 1st down. The screen, he can go.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Blazers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Hooks. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got
3 catches, 47 yards for Iverson.
Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Ferguson cannot hang on. A little late to that. 2nd and 10.
Had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
There he goes.
Hooks. Inside the 20 on the screen.
1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Blazers.
You see, Addington is the new player out there. He's supposed to redshirt this year. Trying to see what the young player can do. He gets lit up.
They were able to make break his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more.
Ty Hawkins trying to get loose. He cannot on that play.
They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Third and 10.
Come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins.
Incomplete, looking for Iverson. Hooks.
Thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
The easy right down the middle kick by Delange.
They've already made a couple. They keep
23 zip.
out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Escapes trouble.
Beeline going, sliding just short.
Be able to pick up a few yards before
Heck of
the slide.
escapability by Beeline right there.
Good spot here with 2nd and short.
Going to run it. No, they're not.
Smith takes the
Run the
handoff.
ball here. I was going to say they were going to run it down to the 2 minute.
6-yard line, and they'll move the chain. A 1st down for the offense. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Nowhere to go. Ball's out. Recovered by an offensive lineman. Second strip sack. This time it's Jaquan Mason.
I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over.
2nd and 15 here.
Offense.
Dude, I'm locked on a block when I'm supposed to be in coverage, and now there goes Beeline, 3rd and 6.
Play before sliding. And the Raging Cajuns want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Incomplete, overthrown.
They certainly weren't afraid to take a
So with
shot
all
there.
3 timeouts, UAB is going to get the ball back.
The Raging Cajuns will bring the punt team onto the field.
And again, not a good punt. It's going to have to be fair caught.
And made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. UAB
We got to see some progress from Ty Hawkins. He has not played great
They've been the height of
yet
efficiency
for
here in
us.
the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue.
Hawkins will take off and pick up a scamper
Oh, that's right. Strike while the
of
iron's hot, too,
yardage.
before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the 2nd half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Fires to the tight end.
Ferguson catches, but nowhere to go.
Bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Got it in the middle. It's
Able
Miller.
to turn upfield is Corey
Now
Milliner.
they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. They'll run the screen.
Timeout UAB.
That one's 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense will have to use its first
Looks like
timeout
man
of the half.
coverage.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Knocked down at the 22. That's a 1st down, and they can still stop the clock. On the ground, it's Beebe. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Another timeout for
Clock will stop.
UAB.
With this timeout from the offense, they'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to
Hawkins
go up
going
top,
to
and
the air.
time's running out the
Hawkins
half.
fires it and out of
It's
reach.
incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting there, because on this drive,
3rd and
this
8.
quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else.
Iverson
But
Hooks
guys
getting out of
there.
bounds.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to
Not blocking it great. Final timeout, so every single play we have better go to the end zone.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous
Or to the
instincts.
sideline.
As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's
Mrs. Hooks had him.
Best linebackers in the entire country.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Hawkins just running into space, throws it away.
A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break.
Kick is good for Delange. 26-zip UAB. We're going to get the ball to start.
And the Raging Cajuns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Blazers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well give it to him again. Turning it on. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. The hand to the running back. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Blazers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UAB.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Louisiana, 0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. The give is to Smith. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity.
Looking for a deep man. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Louisiana. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Now he's going to break the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Milner. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Blazers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls it in. It's Brown. He breaks a tackle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
A nice job there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Blazers are moving quickly down the field.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have...
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Blazers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Smith. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a third down play. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew.
Makes the grab. He's got a first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll try the run. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. To the air on 2nd down. He's got an open man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Running back searching for a hole. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackle.
There he goes. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Into the house. Touchdown, Blazers.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy.
Turning it on. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
They'll move the wide receiver. Off the boot, looking for his man. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coates. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. And the Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's quiet. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Blazers send out the punt unit. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. He makes the grab. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know.